And the message that's speaking the loudest has to do with your light, because it's next to your sophistication stone, which tells me that the uniqueness of who you are is not all that meets the eye. I can see that within you there's a genius that exists. And not only that you're a genius, or you have a particular skill set that you have mastered in the dark, it is shining your light because you have a deep devotion to something that's so out of this world that you have hidden it from the masses, your friends, your family, because you have focused on cultivating the purity of it, and you have perfected it in the midst of the shadows, which has granted you a deep devotion to it because you know the power that it carries. But the challenge is that this type of potency can't be hidden because of the relationship in which it started. See, the foundation of this is ancestral. It has been given to you from your forefathers. And the particular way that you do it comes from another world. And the creativity and the wildness of it cannot be duplicated with the power in which it carries. Anybody that try to copy the things that you deliver out into the world will only dilute it, because it hasn't been cultivated in the way that you empowered it. And it is now spilling over to the masses. The thing that you tried to hide and keep hidden can no longer stay in the shadows. But the community that is calling for healing is gravitating or pulling you out to the open. And it may bother you. It may make your mind feel a bit convoluted because it's not something particularly that you want to bring out, because you want to keep the purity of it. And this is what's challenging you at this point in time. But I'm here to say that the call to action is now, whether you like it or not, because the wisdom that is trying to birth out into the community must be made clear. And you know this. But you may find yourself in a difficult place because you have found a sense of solace and a sense of peace within your discovery. It is important that you be clear about the fact that this is not solely for you and only you. This particular wisdom requires you to take action, and it's something that you haven't done. But the voice that's ringing from the people on the other side cannot be ignored. It is a responsibility that you carry deep within you that knows that you're supposed to be a leader because of the knowledge and the wisdom that you have gained from this process. You know about people. You know how to do things. This is where the healing comes in. You're doing what you've been called to do because of the healing properties in the work that you have manifested. And you cannot keep that to yourself. And the ancestors, your spiritual team, or your spiritual guides are making that be known because of the barrier in which I can see here on your spread. Healing cannot be looked at as a dam. It must be looked at as a waterfall, spreading light, love, and cleansing within the relationships within your community. Because it's not only for this world or this paradigm. It also seeps into the deep subspace dimensions of the other world, healing the consciousness of this planet. And that is why radical change is here, so that the community at large can finally be touched from the waters that are seeping from the other world.